In the realm of luxury penthouse living, the art of decorating transcends mere functionality. It becomes an expression of individuality, a tactile dialogue between color, texture, and space. Today, we explore how handmade, imperfect beauty infuses warmth and authenticity into elevated penthouse interiors, crafting spaces that feel both refined and deeply personal. This narrative unfolds a journey into the interplay of vibrant hues, rich textures, and artisanal details that celebrate American contemporary elegance with a soulful twist. Color in penthouse interiors does more than define walls and furnishings, it sets the emotional tone of the entire space. Bold, saturated colors like deep emerald, rich navy, and burnt sienna create dynamic contrasts against neutral backdrops, energizing the lofty rooms. Handmade textiles featuring uneven dye patterns or hand-painted motifs introduce organic color variations, inviting the eye to linger on subtle imperfections that tell a story. Texture is the heartbeat of handmade beauty, and in penthouse interiors, it elevates the visual and tactile experience. Imagine hand-woven rugs with irregular knots, hand-thrown ceramic vases with natural glazing cracks, and reclaimed wood furniture with an authentic patina. These elements layer effortlessly, breaking the coldness often associated with modern high-rise living and replacing it with grounded, sensory richness. Penthouse apartments often showcase sleek lines, expansive glass, and polished finishes. The challenge and opportunity is to soften this modernity with handcrafted elements. Incorporating imperfect, tactile materials such as hand-carved wood panels, hand-knotted macrame wall hangings, and artisan-crafted light fixtures creates a balanced dialogue between precision and human touch, crafting a truly elevated aesthetic. Penthouse spaces benefit from abundant natural light, which interacts beautifully with handmade textures and vibrant colors. As sunlight shifts throughout the day, it reveals new facets of hand-dyed fabrics, highlights the grain in hand-finished wood, and casts delicate shadows through woven artworks. This dynamic interplay enhances the sense of movement and life within the space, making it feel continually fresh and inspiring. Despite the vast openness of penthouse interiors, cozy, intimate nooks are essential for comfort. Handmade cushions, throws, and poofs in imperfect, chunky knits or hand-painted patterns add warmth and softness. Their slight irregularities create inviting spaces that welcome relaxation, subtly breaking the uniformity of sleek furnishings while reinforcing a narrative of authenticity. A striking way to infuse personality in a penthouse is through artisan murals or textured wall art. Hand-painted murals with abstract brushstrokes or layered clay reliefs bring tactile and visual intrigue. The uneven brush marks and hand-applied textures emphasize the beauty of imperfection and make the walls themselves an artful centerpiece, harmonizing with the overall sophisticated ambience. Incorporating handmade furniture that boasts natural flaws, such as live-edge wood dining tables or hand-stitched leather chairs, celebrates craftsmanship and uniqueness. These pieces become functional sculptures, each telling its own story through knots, color shifts, or slight asymmetry. They serve as anchors for the design, adding character and tactile depth to the penthouse environment. Penthouse kitchens and dining areas come alive with hand-thrown ceramics and hand-blown glassware. These artisanal objects add imperfect beauty through variations in glaze, texture, and form. Placing these pieces strategically on open shelving or dining tables creates visual interest and connects daily life with artistic expression, underscoring the elevated yet approachable atmosphere. Layering multiple rugs, each handmade with unique textures and patterns, is a powerful way to define zones and add warmth in expansive penthouse spaces. Rugs with natural fiber imperfections, uneven dye lots, or hand-tufted designs bring depth and personality. This layered approach softens large floor expanses and enhances the tactile experience underfoot. Lighting fixtures hand-forged by artisans, featuring hammered metals, hand-blown glass, or woven natural fibers, inject character and warmth into penthouse interiors. Their subtle imperfections, tiny bubbles in glass, uneven metal finishes, make each piece unique. Layered lighting schemes incorporating these elements create an inviting atmosphere that feels both luxurious and lived in. A successful penthouse interior artfully weaves color, texture, and handmade objects into a cohesive narrative. Warm terracotta ceramics paired with cool navy textiles, rough-hewn wooden furniture balanced by soft linen curtains, these contrasts create dynamic visual harmony. The artisanal imperfections in each piece unify the space, highlighting the human hand behind each element. Penthouse interiors shine when infused with curated collections of handmade art, sculptures, textiles, paintings that reflect personal stories and cultural heritage. These pieces, marked by their imperfect beauty, deepen the sense of place and individuality. Showcasing them prominently invites viewers to appreciate both the craftsmanship and the heartfelt stories behind them. The philosophy of wabi-sabi, embracing imperfection and transience, finds a perfect home in penthouse interiors focused on handmade elements. This approach encourages acceptance of natural flaws, cracks in ceramics, uneven stitching in textiles, as marks of authenticity. It creates spaces that feel organic and alive, resonating with a deeper human connection despite their luxurious setting. Handmade decor often aligns with sustainable luxury, a growing priority in American penthouse design. Using natural, locally sourced materials like hand-harvested woods, organic fibers, and earth-based pigments minimizes environmental impact. This approach supports artisan communities while enhancing the penthouse with timeless, natural textures that evolve beautifully over time. Small handcrafted details, such as hand-embroidered pillows, hand-carved knobs, or artisanal pottery, personalize penthouse interiors with unique touches. These elements invite close inspection and appreciation, making everyday moments feel special. Their imperfect beauty encourages mindfulness and presence within the elevated living experience. Penthouse interiors often feature sleek marble countertops and polished metal accents. Layering these with handmade, imperfect textures, like rough-hewn wood or hand-loomed textiles, creates compelling contrasts. This juxtaposition emphasizes the tactile warmth and individuality of handcrafted pieces, balancing the modern with the artisanal. Incorporating plants in handmade ceramic planters or woven baskets brings nature into the penthouse, enhancing its organic appeal. The uneven shapes and imperfect glazes of artisan planters add visual interest, while natural fiber textiles complement greenery with softness and earthiness. Together, they foster a serene, nurturing environment. Elevated penthouse interiors with handmade, imperfect beauty naturally encourage relaxation and creative thinking. The tactile textures invite touch and engagement, while the thoughtful layering of color and form stimulates the senses. Such spaces become more than living quarters, they are inspiring retreats that nurture well-being. Penthouse interiors infused with handmade imperfect beauty celebrate the harmony of luxury and authenticity. Through intentional use of color, texture, and artisan-crafted objects, these elevated spaces become dynamic, soulful environments. They embody American cultural values of creativity, individuality, and appreciation for the human touch, turning each penthouse into a living work of art, rich with meaning and tactile warmth.